Hi everyone. So I'm going to talk about making meaningful connections. I got this from meetmindful.com and I will give you an example in my life. I graduated from an international school and all my classmates went to the United States to study. I stayed here in Ecuador and then I moved to Buenos Aires. But as obvious, we all have our friendships at school and then we make new friends outside. But the thing is, from moving so much, I didn't really have that many friends. So I had a few friends who I made strong connections with. So no matter the time that passed by, we would see each other again, and it was like nothing changed. And I made friends at work, and it's not about the quantity but it's about the quality. So I will continue on with forming meaningful connections. So forming a meaningful connection with another person requires engagement, empathy, and exchanges that strengthen your bond. It takes genuine attention and effort to break through superficial boundaries and to grow together through life's ups and downs. So there are many times when you meet people and some people are just not good for you. They may be your friends, but they're not a positive influence in your life. So sometimes we have prejudices against people. So really making a meaningful connection is really letting all that down and having pure empathy with the other person. So what's one thing that you can do? It's an honest talk that breaks down a relationship barrier. There are always barriers because we always don't know. So having honest talks is very important. A shared love for songs, cinema, or stories. You may find that in the relationship further on. You start talking about films or you start talking about songs and you start sharing those things and you start listening or watching or reading. So that's also very important. And having philosophical chats. It's very important that you talk about philosophical things, and I really established this bond in school with friends and family. So it was a very difficult moment, but then it grew stronger. So many people in your family members can be your friends as well because it's a family member and it's a friend. So and the thing is, all these things matter because they boost your overall health and well being. Good connections make you live longer, make us happier and healthier. That's what friendships do, but that's what true friendships do. So it's also important in an organization, if you're working, that there be meaningful connections, and also to propel your career. So it's like I said in the beginning, it's not about the quantity, it's about the quality. So having meaningful connections, it doesn't really matter how long you may not see each other, because in my case, I've known that many friends have many things to do, have work to do, have to travel, have meetings with with family. So there's no real time to connect, especially in this world at this moment. So we see each other through long periods of time, but when we see each other, it's like nothing has changed. So I encourage you to make meaningful connections, establish meaningful connections, and get away from all those relationships that are just harming you and not making you well, and you're not feeling good. You don't feel good about yourself. So avoid and just quit, because you can always stop a relationship if it's not well grounded. So I encourage you to have meaningful connections. I will post the link on the description below and you can further read. And I encourage you to do so. So have a good night. Bye.